Hey guys, it's Andrew from 510 Books here in my warehouse. It's January 18th, 2022, and it's a Tuesday. And I'm about to go and pick up my kids from school, finishing up with the time I have to put into the warehouse. And I was very productive, and I want to talk about productivity, utilizing your time better, which is kind of boring, right? But I won't spend too much time on it. But yeah, I mean, basically, yesterday was a holiday, and it was kind of lost to work anyway. Uh, but I was able to pick up the video games and then go to the bookstore, get everything that I needed to needed to be shipped today, or sent out today, shipped out today. And then I came to the warehouse, packaged up, boxed up all those CD lots that I sold, took everything home, and then last night I quickly went through and printed out everything, and then got up early this morning so that I could package up everything, right? Everything was already printed out. All of the labels were all printed out, so I just had to prepare everything and all the boxes and the packages and whatnot. So what I'm finding is, because I'm open, my local sales open every week, I'm finding out ways to be more productive, be more effective with my time. Because if I'm not, then it's going to end up being late nights. It's going to end up being too much stress, and it's not worth it. So a couple things, what I've just been thinking of ways that I can be more productive, and that was an example of it. And then today, because I only have today, tomorrow, and Thursday to prepare for my sale on Friday, Sunday, today I decided to just attack everything that needed to be restocked. So I went through all the DVD sections, went through, put out some new Blu-rays, put out some new video games, did all of that. Then I put out the CDs that I had already gone through the previous week. Excuse me. Because there is still a lot of room on the side that I have over here, which is alphabetized by artist in or group. A lot of these are more popular, well-known artists, that kind of thing, that have a lot of music out, big catalogs, music catalogs. So I put all those that I had, probably like 50 or so. Ended up having more duplicates than I realized. And then the records, I dealt with the records. So put out some records. So basically I did everything. Oh, and also the books even. Let me show you. So that's what's left: fiction, the hardcover and softcover fiction. There's some foreign language there as well. That's it though. It's because I can't access it because the Gaylord's in the way. But I will do that probably either Thursday or Friday morning. So now what I barely just started, is going through the Gaylord. And I have 2 full days. So I have Wednesday and Thursday with the big goal of finishing this Gaylord, and it's still got a lot of CDs in there, guys, as you can see. A lot of CDs. So I went through one batch and scanned and found a couple for Amazon and one for eBay. But tomorrow I'm going to come in a little bit early. I don't mean super early, but trying to do about a little bit, an hour earlier on Wednesdays, because my kids get out earlier on Wednesdays, so I'm trying to make up the time. And so that I can be more effective and get through this Gaylord. And ideally by the end of Thursday, I will have gotten through it. It's a lot to go through, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Worst case scenario is it will be really close to being finished. And then, Friday, when I have my sale, I can finish, the last little bit of it and empty it out. Because, I want to get through it and find this good stuff for Amazon so I can ship it in. I haven't sent a shipment in a little while. And of course, I just want to, I want to get all the CDs I can that make sense to sell locally. And even just as important as all of that is to clear out the space. So Even just having one Gaylord is so much easier to manage than having two or, of course, three or more. In my space, anyway. So yeah, so that's where I am with that. And it's just always overwhelming to me how many CDs, and amazing. But this has been a good batch. I found a decent amount for Amazon, for FBA, and I've been finding some good stuff for my local sale as well as on eBay. I found another Grateful Dead CD. I've sold a lot of these recently in the last couple months for really good money. So I don't know this one in particular if I've sold that before, but yeah, look out for certain Grateful Dead CDs, especially the ones that are called Road Trips, when they recorded themselves. This is from 1977, October 1977. They recorded themselves live and put out a bunch of CDs later on. So yeah, so those can go for a lot of money. I've sold, some of them go for over $100. And I found a bunch in Gaylords last year, end of last year, and sold probably, I don't know, a dozen or so of them. So always keeping my eyes open for that. Any sort of sets or series. So this CD by itself, Composers on Broadway, Rodgers and Hammerstein, is probably not worth much, but I saw this one, another one, Cole Porter, the same one, Composers on Broadway, and then I saw a third one, Rodgers and Hart, Composers on Broadway. So I'm up to 3, and hopefully there's more in the Gaylord, because that typically is what happens, because these are items that have been donated to thrift stores. So people donate their stuff if they have a whole series. And there might be a few more of those. Even if it's only 3, I'm still going to post those on eBay. Here's another example. I don't know if I'll find any more of these Twilight Zones. Yeah, so keep your eyes open for that kind of stuff if you're doing bulk. Even if someone donates it to you or you do a bulk buy, a lot of times there's going to be a certain series of CDs or books or whatever media you're dealing with. One second. So those can be worth some good money, definitely. Also here, what I'm doing is this craziness is all organized by different genres, so that as I go through this Gaylord and finish it up, that I can try to squeeze out as much money as I can from it beyond individual items on Amazon, FBA and Merchant Fulfilled, and individual items on eBay. I'm going to put together CD lots for eBay, which I told you I've already done. I've been selling those, a good amount of them. And once I get them all together, if I have enough for particular ones, then I will make a lot. If I don't have enough, I will hold on to this last Gaylord. And once I go through that Gaylord, if I don't have enough, then I have to decide. Well, I have to decide if it is enough, if it's worth it to put it up on eBay as a lot, or to do something else with it, basically. But it's just a good way for me to try to squeeze more money out of these Gaylords, because individually a lot of this stuff is not worth it, and I'm not going to sell it locally at my sale here, my weekly sale. So you got to think of ways to try to make some money off of all of these CDs, because the money that goes to Amazon and then individually on eBay and locally is going to be enough. It's going to put me in profit, but I'll make even more profit, of course, by putting these CD lots together. So it does make a big difference, and I've been seeing that with these CD lots that I've been selling. But I have to say, I am looking forward to getting through the Gaylords, to just get them out of the way. I know I say that over and over again, but it's always the same case. And a guy did donate some CDs on Sunday. I don't know what they are. They didn't look familiar to me, so they could be obscure, which could be good or bad, depending on what they are. Here, let's go take a look at them. So here they are. Never seen that before. Never seen that. I haven't seen any of these. These could be like independent stuff. Man, there's no what do you call it? Well-known artists in here that I can see. Yeah. So, could be good. I don't know. I'll have to look through them. There's one, Jewel. So there are some, but not very many anyway that I'm seeing. Machine Head, heard of that. Yeah, so we'll see about that. I'll scan those, and a lot of times when I come across that stuff I've never seen before, it can be it's just not worth it to sell. So what I end up doing is just taking all the discs out, putting them as a lot on eBay and selling that, and utilizing the cases that I can, the cases that aren't cracked, keeping those. Or if there's a certain genre, if they're all super like obscure or independent, but they're all a certain genre, I could put a bunch of them together as a lot as well. We'll see once I start going through it. Hopefully there's some good stuff in there as well. Always thankful for people that donate. But yeah, so that's where I am. I can't wait to get through this Gaylord. So I will let you guys know my progress tomorrow. Wednesday will be a big day. I'm really going to be going through my sorting and scanning process as fast as I can. Starting as early as I can and going through it as fast as I can so that I can finish that up. Because I really want to get rid of this Gaylord before my sale. So yeah, wish me luck with that. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please subscribe and like. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.